Hey there, church family. Colin here from within a very magical place. It's my bedroom, and you may even get to see my cat Apollo hanging out behind us as he takes one of his many daytime naps. But I figured I'd bring you a short word of hope and encouragement this week from within your homes. You know, it's funny with everything that's going on, and we're basically stuck inside for far more often than maybe we'd like. It feels like a challenge to be productive. Some of us are lucky enough to work from home, but even while doing that, it's especially challenging to lay my head down on the pillow at night and feel like I spent the day to its fullest, when most of the day I spent within the walls of my apartment. For instance, right now, I'm spending a lot of my days, I'm trying to reorganize my apartment, get it in order. I tell myself, well, if I don't do it now, while I am home as often as I am, when will I get it done, right? And this is especially rough when it comes to our community. We miss out on worship. We don't get to participate in the ministries that we may love. We miss out on Bible studies. It's easy to feel more than a little useless. Well, if you're like me and sometimes you feel the need to stay productive and to maybe be a little bit of a busybody, then maybe you'll relate to this story about two sisters who got to meet Jesus. So we're going to be reading out of the book of Luke, chapter 10, starting in verse 38. So would you join me? As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he had to say. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." So family, what I'm getting at here, and what's important in this story, is that Martha felt like she needed to be productive, like she needed to serve Jesus by doing and doing and doing, so much so that she neglected to spend time with Jesus. And so, while normally we have this hustle and bustle of life, and we often replace our time spent with Jesus by doing, a lot of the time we spend that time wanting to serve in ministries, going to worship, being in a Bible study, singing in a choir, whatever it is. We often want to replace those things instead of having that relationship with Jesus and lying down at his feet. And right now, because we can't do these things, we may feel like we can't fully invest in our relationship with Jesus. But guys, this is a prime opportunity. When will we ever have a chance like this to slow down, to cut out all of the fat around us, and to just sit at the feet of Jesus? Now more than ever, there's less distracting us. And instead of trying to find ways and hunting for things to be productive, maybe instead what Jesus wants for us right now is to find time to lay down at his feet and to seek him and to just bask in his presence. And I think that's an incredible opportunity. And so, friends and family, as we are listening in and hanging out from home, I hope you'll join with me in just enjoying the time that we have with Jesus. And so, to do that, let's seek Jesus in prayer. Heavenly Father, today is a beautiful day. It is one that you've given us, Lord, and so we want to worship you and we want to give glory to you. And so, Lord, in this time, help us to find ways to spend more time with you. Help us to find ways to be in your word, be in prayer with you, Lord, and to be satisfied with that. to not feel the need to be like Martha and go out and do and do and do. But help us to be satisfied just in worshiping you. We ask this in your holy and precious name. Amen. All right, friends. Well, stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you later.